Hey, how's it going? It's Jarrell Kane with Exit Realty Birmingham, owner of Keep You Moving Real Estate, also known as Real Estate Real. And I'm here today with a few tips of why certain houses sit on the market a little longer, and maybe I can help you get your house sold quicker. One of the number one tips of why homes sit on the market longer than other homes is really due to being overpriced. Like, instead of homeowners going with a professional, they going based off of what they think, what he say, she say, and they just giving you an estimate off their knowledge that they know. But really, you had to get with the professionals such as a real estate agent, a realtor, or appraiser, and get the value of the homes that recently sold within the last 3 to 6 months. You take those comparables and you make sure that the houses that they compare are actually close in the same style home as yours. Then you check the square footage of the property and you compare those as well. And year to date, that plays a big part, because you don't want to compare a home that just was recently built to a home that was built in 1950, thinking it's going to have the same comps. So one of the main tips is a house being overpriced, and actually getting with a professional such as myself, and I do a CMA report for you, and I get all the comparables, and I show you what's pending on the market to show you what's actually under contract, and we'll take those numbers and we'll come up with the price that we need to list your house for. Tip number 2, also presentation matters. The house needs to look up to par if you want to get top dollar or what the house is valued at. Like, if it's a investment property, I can understand. You selling it as is, I can understand. But if you want to get top dollar for your home, presentation matters. Also, staging. Staging the home can bring you more clients, and it also helps the sales. You can drive the sales up with just staging the home correctly. So, and if you don't know what staging is, they're just having someone come in and like decorate the home so you can get an idea of what everything is and where everything goes, and just, you know, have it staged correctly to have it looking nice. So you can see the vision and the dream, you know. But staging, that'll be a good thing. And presentation as far as curb appeal, have your lawn cut, your paint needs to be looking up to par. It's just, those are some of the things that you can have as far as presentation. What I'm gonna say for your third tip, I have to say poor marketing, just poor marketing. Just thinking that you're gonna list the house on the MLS and it's just gonna automatically bring you a buyer. Nah, we won't do that over here. I try to stay as professional as possible, and I understand supply and demand. If it's not in enough people's faces, if they're not seeing it, out of sight, out of mind. So you gotta pitch signs up, you gotta do Facebook, Instagram, all social media, LinkedIn, Twitter. You just think of all social media to keep it in people's faces. And yeah, you're gonna list it on the MLS and every other site that comes from the MLS that have your home listed on. But poor marketing is one of the biggest things why people's house sit on the market long. Like, don't just wait on the buyer. Make sure you get with the right agent who's gonna go and find your buyer. If things get slow, I get out here in the field and I go and find a buyer. Like, a lot of people haven't done dual transactions. That's where you represent the buyer and the seller. Some people don't like it, but me, if I don't have a buyer for my property and I'm selling it for someone, I'm gonna get out here in the field and I'm gonna go find a buyer. And I'm gonna be the dual agent for that process. But one thing that I can say, poor marketing, that'll be my tip, my third tip. So get you somebody who you can trust, who you know is gonna do their best, and they gonna actually do the marketing, do the promo, you know, and keep it in people's faces. Because that's gonna be one of the ways to sell your house faster than others. Well, those are just 3 tips, and if you choose me, I give you way more access to the knowledge that I have. You get all my contacts, of course, contractors, lawyers, attorneys, plumbers, electricians, anything dealing with a property. I have contacts for that, and also I'm gonna do my best as far as promoting and marketing and listing your price at the right price, you know. So if I don't feel like I can get your house sold, I'm not even gonna take your list, and I'm gonna tell you up front that I might not be a good fit for you. But if I feel that your house will sell, and I know I can get your house sold, and you believe and trust in me enough to list it at the price as a professional, trust me, I'm gonna get your house sold, and I'm gonna keep you moving in the right direction.